Alright, so this is a video that someone asked me to make. It's basically like I've been wiring for a long time, and I was one of the first people to win one of the first major case mod competitions. It's probably something that there's a lot of videos out there about, but it's an old car audio trick, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. See if I can get the phone set up to record the right place. Let me see here. Alright, so what you're going to need is a couple lengths of wire, and I'm just going to use some custom wire that I get, bulk for wiring. I got blue, red, and black, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to use my cutters, and I'm just going to cut off a little bit. Obviously you want to measure for yourself. I'm just going to get about a foot. I'm going to grab each one so I get the same length at the same time, and I'm just going to get about a foot or so, 18 inches. Get those three lengths, and then we don't need the wire anymore. We just need the three pieces that we're going to use. Now, the other tool that you need is you need a drill, and basically this is a pretty simple procedure, but you see this mess that I keep fighting with here? This is what happens when you are dealing with wires inside PCs or inside anything that you deal with, really. So you take anything that you have in the drill out, and this is just a standard DeWalt, has an adjustable chuck. Take your wire and grab three ends of it and basically put them in just like you would, try to hold them in a triangle, but put them in just the same way you would, nice and easy. Like, I'm just clamping down on it a little bit, and it's okay because we're probably not going to use that end that much. But basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, and once I've got it in there, I'm going to grab this end, try and pull them nice and tight, and I'm going to hold this end as tight as I can. Now, if you have a clamp of some sort or a vice grip, that's even better, especially if you're dealing with really long lengths that need to run, up and around an entire case, or you're doing custom wiring or something like that. But basically, hold this real tight and just start spinning the drill, and it's gonna basically be, it's gonna relate to how tight you can hold. Now what you see we've got a decent braid here, but let me grab a pliers, because basically it's basically like how much strength can your fingers hold on the wire. So if you get a pair of pliers and hold it, and we want to hold it as tight as we can. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Take a look at how clean and tight that is. If you can see what we're working with here. So that's just a super nice braid. And we can just unlock this from the drill. And now what we have, check this out, this is just a really super tight, nice braid. And what we can do is we can just cut the ends, and we can unravel a little bit if we want, and just start going to work. This can be custom colors. You can cable sleeve this if you want. One of the nice things, if you just want something that's super clean and nice, and you don't have to want to worry about maintenance or messing with anything, this will stay tight together for a long time. Even moving it around and like jacking with it. I mean, I can mess around with it as much as I want, and it's going to stay clean and tight together. That's you know, that's the purpose of doing it. But you can put heat shrink on it if you want, like different colors of heat shrink. You just want to use regular colored wire if you were going to do that. But different colors of heat shrink and or braided cable, anything like that, gives it that super nice, really tight, and even underneath, once you heat shrink it or braid cable it, it's really tight and compact under there. Instead of, and it's a really nice design underneath also, instead of just a really you know, crappy, just looks like wires running around underneath everywhere, even in the braided sometimes, how you see that. This is a really good prep for anything that you want to wire, DVD drives, CD drives, hard drives, you know, power, for any of that stuff. And especially like if you want to run power and have it look really pretty, you know, like blue, yellow, and black, how I've got here, you know, just a custom color, anything you want. Like you could use triple white or red, white, white, or, you know, green, red, white, black. I mean, you use any color combo you want. But just a real short video, basically 2 small tools, you know, just wire cutter, pliers, you know, if you don't have a vise or anything, and just a regular drill. Use a cordless or electric, doesn't matter. That's about it.